It's time for an episode of what I wore this week. In this video, I've got 5 spring outfits that are so cute, perfect for your everyday wardrobe. Some of these you can wear into the office, maybe an elevated brunch outfit. You can really mix and match with what you already have in your closet. As always, what I wore this week videos are outfit inspiration videos, but I will have everything linked in the description box, and whatever's not available, I always link to something similar. All right, so let's get into the outfits, and make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. If you love everyday elevated fashion, if you love accessories, you love to really make the most out of your wardrobe, you're in the right place. Make sure you subscribe and make sure you turn on your notification bells. Let's talk about this first look. Starting off with this top from J. Crew. I've spoken about it many times. It's a really great basic. It's elevated. It is oversized, which is what I like with a lot of my button-down shirts. I like to mix it up. I like some that are a little bit more fitted, some that are oversized. This one is the perfect amount of oversized. I even could have sized down, honestly, in this. I have it in a medium. I could have done a small. I really like the fit. All I did here was wear it with like a half tuck, but instead of tucking it into my pants, I thought it was a little bit neater looking if I tucked it under my bra. And plus the top is pretty long, so I wanted to create a little bit more of a shape because I have the long top and then I have the long shorts, and I definitely didn't want to cut off my leg with something that wrapped around my ankle. The shorts that I'm wearing are from Zara, by the way. This nice chocolate brown color. I really like the combination of this blue top with this chocolate brown pair of shorts. It's a nice color combo. And then on the bottom, I'm wearing some mules from Hues. And I really like a mule with this look, something that doesn't wrap around my ankle, because I tried it on with another shoe that did have an ankle strap, and I just felt like it was too many lines. It kind of cut me off a little bit, and I really like to keep the long lines as much as I can. This look turned out to be really fun, but still very polished. I threw on a chunky chain from J. Crew, and then I also have this bag that I've had for such a long time that I'm starting to incorporate into more outfits recently, but I've had it for many years. I got it from TJ Maxx, and I feel like this was back when TJ Maxx had so many really great leather bags that looked so expensive, and they're all made in Italy. And I used to find great bags all the time, and this is just one of the ones that stayed around. And the other pieces of jewelry that I'm wearing in this video, I don't mention every single time I wear them, but I wear them a lot. These are pieces of fine jewelry. It's David Yurman I'm wearing on my pinky ring and my ring finger ring, and then I have a Cartier ring on my pointer finger. And the earrings that I'm wearing here are also from David Yurman. They're really pretty stud. If you're looking for something understated but have some really nice shine, they catch the light beautifully, these are great. Moving on to the next look, starting with this top from Banana Republic. I'm so happy that they restocked this because it's so cute, and I know a lot of you didn't get it when it first came. This color is from last season, but they restocked it in a few new colors for the season, and it's just a really cute top. It's easy to style, easy to wear, but it's a fun, interesting top. The fact that it has that cowl neck that comes around, it reminds me of like an origami. Just a really interesting piece that you wouldn't always expect to find at Banana Republic, but it's still simple enough that you can easily style in your everyday wardrobe. It's a really pretty top. And then I threw it on with these cream colored jeans from Everlane. I love a cream pair of jeans, but I also like a nice crispy white pair of jeans. I'll show you in another look, but this pair is cropped. It fits comfortably. And then on my feet, I'm wearing a pair of gold Fendi slides. You can do a nude color slide if you have something like that, maybe like a thong slide that's in a nude. That would look really great. Even a gold thong style flip-flop sandal would look really great. I threw on this snake bag from Etsy. Still love, had this for a long time, and I can say it was worth the money. It was a great price bag for genuine python. It fits a lot. It's a great hobo style. I feel like it's a classic style because hobo, even though it comes in and out of trend, it really is one of those silhouettes and styles that if it is your style, it's your style. You cannot go wrong with an oversized bag that fits a lot of stuff and that's in a classic python print, but is actually genuine python for a great price. I love this bag still so much. And then the glasses that I'm wearing are the Loewe. These are in an olive green, just to add a little bit of another color to the look, but it's still so neutral. It just goes with everything. And for the jewelry that I'm wearing with this look, the earrings are the same David Yurman studs I have on in the previous outfit. My bracelets are David Yurman as well. And my pinky ring is a ring from Zara. It actually came in a 2-pack, and I'm wearing one of the rings as a pinky ring finger because it only can fit one of my fingers, and that's my pinky ring. I've talked about how Zara ring sizes are super off. They're inconsistent, so you have to just get it and try it. I do really like it as a pinky ring, so it doesn't bother me at all. And one thing I've mentioned many times is when you're picking out Zara jewelry or any inexpensive jewelry period, pick something that has more of like an antique look, an old gold finish, because that way it'll blend in really nicely with your fine jewelry pieces. I can wear these interchangeably with all my real gold fine jewelry, and I don't have any issues. I feel like it just works out really well. Next up, here's some pops of color for spring. This top that I'm wearing is from Tommy Hilfiger. It's a cute little knit. I love the color and it feels really nice. It has some gold detail on the pockets, which is really nice. And then I'm wearing these white barrel jeans from Abercrombie. I love these. They're just a really great barrel shape, comfortable, easy. They have the curved line, they have the regular. These are great. On my feet, I'm wearing my Hermes Oran sandals. These are really great, easy, comfortable, a nice classic white sandal. But if you're looking for something less expensive, Steve Madden has duped these in tons of colors. I'll have them listed in the description box if you like the shape, the silhouette, and all that, but you want something less expensive, then go with the Steve Madden version. And then for my handbag, I'm wearing this Ferragamo shoulder bag in a nice color pop. It looks great with the yellow, and my sunglasses are vintage Gucci. Here's the next look, and this is a very easy, comfortable look. This is something I would wear to a Sunday brunch. That's, you know, elevated but super casual, comfortable, but I still want it to be a little cute. This top that I'm wearing is from Akenvas. I really love that twisted detail it has, like going across the chest. A comfortable knit that is in a really great color. I still love wearing my knits in the spring and summer. They're perfect. And then on the bottom, I'm wearing these barrel shaped jeans from Express. And I could have easily gone with another pair of barrel jeans that I have from Quince, because in both cases, the barrel is very slight. It's not very exaggerated. And I feel like you can interchange either or. So if you have the barrel jeans that I share from Quince, or you've been thinking about getting them, or you're waiting for them in the mail, then you can recreate this outfit with those jeans. It'll give a very similar look. On my feet, I'm wearing a thong style wedge sandal from Steve Madden. I really like these. They're so comfortable and they have like a suede finish. They also come in a solid black, and I'm thinking about grabbing the black as well. That also has this suede finish. These are so easy, really comfortable and elevated. If you're a girl who has been looking for like an everyday comfortable, I can throw these on and, I don't know, run to the mall, maybe grab some lunch, something cute, but you know, more elevated, that's not like a stiletto heel or a heel that you know you're just not going to reach for when you're just running around town, but you want to be cute. These are them. So if you're looking for something with a little elevation but still very comfortable and casual, this is a really great everyday spring summer heel. And my bag is actually a super old bag insert from a Tory Burch bag that I used to have. This is in a python snake print, and I just kept it because the bag I wore to death. And it came with this clutch insert that kind of like hung on the outside of the bag, but you could also take it out and wear it as a clutch if you wanted to do like a day to night type of thing. I wear that bag to death. The clutch still is in great condition, so I pulled this out and it looks great with this outfit. The cocktail ring that I'm wearing with this outfit is from Zara, and it's actually a part of the 2-pack where the other ring in the pack could only fit my pinky ring finger. I really like the rings that I've gotten recently from Zara. I'll link both sets that I've gotten recently in the description box, so be sure to check there. But I do really like the look of these rings. They go with a lot of things and they're perfect to just interchange for, you know, throughout the spring summer months. Here's the last look that I have for you, and I really love this outfit. It gives me a 90s vibe. I'm really feeling it. The top that I'm wearing is from Quince. I love this knit. It is so comfortable. It has really great stretch, but it keeps its shape perfectly. The cut is so complimentary, especially if you're curvy or busty. It's a very, very nice top. Like, I just love the way it fits. And the crop on it is perfect, especially paired with some high-waisted bottoms. And the bottoms that I'm wearing here are from Zara. And I also shared another pair from Zara that I feel could be a nice alternative to the ones that I'm wearing, because the ones that I have now are not available anymore, and the ones that are available now are really, really cute, and I think they go perfectly with this outfit. And you might have already picked them up, so if you got them, then you need to get this top and wear this outfit together. The shoes that I'm wearing are from Vince. They are so comfortable. They have the patent leather, which I love. You guys already know that. The sole is really chunky. It still has a high shine to it, and it has the square toe. And then the bag that I'm wearing is patent leather as well, so it was a really nice combination. But the bag is from All Saints. It just happened to work out really, really well. And my sunglasses are vintage Gucci. I think the shape of the top and the square toe on the sandal, the fact that it's a patent leather shoe with a patent leather bag, I don't know, just something about those pieces are giving very 90s, and paired with the black pant that is just really well tailored but comfortable. I think that's what the 90s vibe is. This is something that's so easy to style, very comfortable to wear. You look great in it. That's it. Those are all the looks I have for you guys this week. Make sure you check the description box to links to everything that I shared or something similar. And make sure you check the description box for a link to my closet sale. You can shop the pieces that I have shared that are no longer available. These are pieces that I am no longer reaching for. I haven't worn in a while, or I just feel like I want to change. I've worn them enough and I want to make space for new things in my wardrobe. So these pieces are gently worn. Some of them are new with tags, and there's more than a few pieces that I'm uploading. So be sure to check the closet sale and save it to your favorites, because I do upload every so often. And if it's only 1 or 2 pieces, I'm not going to make like a huge announcement about it. But if you want to catch them before they do sell out, then if you save the website to your favorites and check every so often, then you'll probably find what you're looking for. Thank you all so much for watching. If you made it this far and you haven't subscribed already, what are you waiting for? I would love to have you, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.